We have news regarding the X-Men reboot, and I feel that it is an omen for what the leadership could look like at Marvel Studios in the next few years. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly why I feel that way. But first, do your boy three major favors. Please hit that subscribe button. And after you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out with that algorithm, baby. Now let's get into today's news. This article is coming from comicbookmovie.com. If you're familiar with the 4KO, you would know that 99% of the articles that I cover on this platform comes from this website. So shout out to them for continuing to bring the noise. It is titled Rumor. The Russo Brothers will oversee X-Men reboot and more after Avengers Secret Wars release. This is huge news, ladies and gentlemen. There's no denying that Marvel Studios struggled to find its footing after Avengers Endgame, after losing several actors and filmmakers, not to mention subtly being tasked with developing TV shows alongside movies. Kevin Feige has occasionally struggled to keep the multiverse saga on course. Now, I have told you guys that the multiverse saga did not struggle. Yeah, many people will say, hey man, what are you talking about? Marvel has been failing. But the films that is not part of the multiverse saga is the films that has struggled. The Marvels, not a multiverse film. Thor Love and Thunder, not a multiverse film. However, Spider-Man No Way Home, multiverse, right? Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, multiverse. Now, many people would say Doctor Strange only made $950 million worldwide, and that is true. But without China, many people look over that simple fact. If Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness opened in China, it would have grossed $1 billion worldwide easily. All it needed was what? $43 million from the market? That was a definite, if you ask me. So when it comes to the success of the multiverse saga has been successful. Deadpool and Wolverine. Think about it. I'm just keeping it real. I know a lot of people will say, look, Marvel Studios is struggling with everything. Not so much. When you look at the numbers of the multiverse saga itself, they're insane. I just want to point that out. The removal of writers Jeff Loveness and Michael Waldron from the next Avengers movies and the return of the Russo Brothers was seen as a righting of the ship by many, me myself included. Now, the filmmakers will helm Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Shout out to them for continuing to bring the noise. I'm talking about the Russo Brothers here, right? It's unbelievable how well their partnership works, right? When you watch a film directed by these two, you do not get the sense of ideas clashing, but a very fluid film. Man, I swear to you, man, this partnership between the two should never end because they have given us some bangers. Beyond that, well, they are going nowhere if a new rumor is to be believed. According to insider Daniel Richmond, the Russos aren't walking away from the Marvel Cinematic Universe when the multiverse saga ends. Instead, they have already signed a deal to oversee additional projects for the next saga, including Marvel Studios' X-Men reboot. That's right. The Russo brothers will oversee the Marvel Studios' X-Men reboot. That is absolutely fantastic news. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly why it is important. Whether they direct any of these remains to be seen, though we wouldn't exactly be shocked if Feige chooses to take charge of the MCU's first X-Men movie, as they need to be a hit if the mutants are going to thrive alongside Earth's mightiest heroes. Now, this is fantastic news, if you ask me, and I'm going to tell you exactly why it is good. In my honest opinion, I feel that Kevin Feige could very well be setting the Russos up to join him in the producer chair for the Marvel Cinematic Universe moving forward. Because I feel that he and that of Disney may have regretted allowing the Russos to leave the building in the first place. That's how I feel. There's a reason why you have such a big gap between Avengers movies, right? Where was Avengers Endgame released? I believe it was 2020, huh? Because really and truly, you should not have this big gap. 2019. So here it is. We're 5 years removed from the last Avengers film. And something is telling me that Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios could not find a director who was willing or talented enough to handle an Avengers film. There's a reason why we do not have an Avengers film in the last 5 years. Because it is not an easy job. It is very much a tough one. And here it is, you have the Russo Brothers who had sailed the Avengers brand. And now, I know many people are going to say, what are you talking about? The Avengers was already a thing. Look, the first Avengers film made $1.6 billion. All right? A lot of money. A lot of money. Second comic book movie of all time to do so. First being The Dark Knight. Avengers Age of Ultron made $1.4 billion worldwide. A lot of money. Great. Both of them. $3 billion out of the first two Avengers films. However, you go over here to boxofficemojo.com, right? And you go to Infinity War. You have a total box office of $2 billion in one film. In one film. One film made $2 billion. That is $600 million more than Age of Ultron. Now, you go to Endgame. Avengers Endgame, released in 2019. It's a shame it's been 5 years since the last Avengers film, but it is what it is at this moment, right? $2.8 billion. So, the Russos made $5 billion with two films. And Josh Whedon made $3 billion with two films. See, the Russos made the Avengers where they are at this very moment. Two films back to back, that just does not happen unless you're James Cameron with the Avatar franchise. So right now, the Russos is where it's at. Marvel Studios, they are not stupid at this very moment. Yeah, they were dumb to allow them to leave the building. Personally, they should have given them another project. In my honest opinion, the Russos should be directing Captain America Brave New World. That is their franchise. Yeah, they did not direct the first Captain America film, but they damn sure did direct the second two and did a wonderful job. And speaking of the second two, The Winter Soldier is my favorite Marvel Cinematic film, and Captain America Civil War is also a movie that grossed over $1 billion worldwide. So why would any studio miss the opportunity to have these directors look over the next main characters of the phase that they're going to put forth in the future? The Russos doing the X-Men, that sounds crazy, right? And you're instantly in. Because you know what you're going to get from these directors. And you're going to get that of quality, good time at the movies, great visuals, and storytelling may be a little bit so-so, but it's damn sure better than a lot of things that we're getting from Hollywood these nowadays. So with that being said, I absolutely love the idea of the Russo brothers overseeing the next phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe alongside that of Kevin Feige and directing that of the X-Men. That's right. If they were able to handle all of those characters in Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War and Captain America Civil War, they damn sure could handle the X-Men. And if you ask me, do a wonderful job while doing it. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and visit my channel on a daily for more content, movie reviews, and trailer reactions, and also movie news.